Hey guys, RazinRakun here, back again bringing you another episode of Let's Play Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. Now, if you press X or whatever button you're going to have to press in the future, you can check out all the moves that you've acquired. There's counter, judo throw, a bunch more come after you've reached level 16. Actually, I think 16 is the limit, but whenever you get to 16, you'll have everything. Maybe they'll increase the limit, who knows. And if you press another button, Y, you will be able to look at your party's stats at the current moment. Alright, so enough chit-chat, let's just get on to level 2. Now, I want to say that level 2 has to be my all-time favorite level in this game. It just has everything that I could ever want from this game in it. The music is just outstanding, for one thing. You have these guys, it replicates Lucas Lee's character on a film set, so that's pretty cool. And it also has a special cameo appearance by the director of Scott Pilgrim the movie himself, Edgar Wright. Now, over there was another item shop that you can go into. Let's just check it out. I don't think there's anything of value in here, but we'll check it out anyways. French fries. Yeah, most of these would just recover your health. I would say spend your money wisely. Don't go for the health. Always go for anything that could increase your level or experience. There he is, right there, Edgar Wright. They actually made him... They Scott Pilgrimed him for this game, so I thought that was really cool. And honestly, on the topic of the movie, he is like the best director, I would say, to replicate Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the movie, or in the film format. I want to say he was the absolute best. His transitions were always there, from Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. They're like comic transitions where you see like bits of the action one by one, but you can tell like, okay, like this is what's going on. You know, when he's tying his shoes or getting ready to fight Gideon in the movie, a lot of things are seen, like of him getting ready, strapping on his shoelaces, putting on the wristbands. A little bit of the Edgar Wright touch. I always liked that, and it felt very comic booky. Even in the other movies like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. So it fit the style perfectly. Here you have a key. And the little sound effect for the key is that rewards you is actually really cool too. Just these minute details that, I don't know, I just really like this game. Oh, you have the freaking bats. Okay, yeah, you gotta watch out for the bats. And these things. You don't have a double jump from the start, you actually have to acquire that. It's not really a double jump, it's more like a somersault you do. Oh, and speaking of that, I just fell into a pit. I did not die. What happens is you actually just lose a bunch of health. It's a ton of health, not too bad, but if you're low on health, be careful. I wonder if the level actually changes to... I don't know. Also, these green guys, I'm taking them out really easily, but they are going to be a pain. Trust me. Because what happens is... I'm going to try hitting one of them. When they fall on the floor, they become invulnerable for a second. So, your best bet is to get them on the floor, and as soon as you can, try wailing on them. I don't know if you have to unlock that ability to hit people on the ground. I think you do. There's a lot of stuff that is very... There's a lot of good abilities that you can only get until later. So that's where the grind comes in. So we're off of the Indiana Jones type set. Here comes Edgar Wright again. Lucas Lee on set. Not yet. Actually, those look like, I don't know, Dead Rising 2 people. Stunt doubles. The movie had a funny way to introduce Lucas Lee. I really liked it. It was the best it was the best way to implement your movie distributor, publisher brand along with the movie itself. I just thought that was just clever as hell. And honestly, I don't even think anything... Maybe they even looked for Universal from the beginning, just to make that part set. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Maybe like the MGM. If MGM would actually even sponsor a movie like this, make him like roar, I don't know. Like, I just keep thinking about all the things. All the alternate Scott Pilgrim versus the World cuts in my mind, or released somewhere. Like in an alternate reality, you know what I'm saying? And poor, and you're right, couldn't get the screen to go on. I killed all of his mocap people. Pixel Tao must be another person who worked in the game. Actually, I'm not really too sure. This is a pretty cool homage to Street Fighter, and as soon as these guys show up, make sure to get rid of them as fast as possible. Oh, I defeated the car. Okay, because they don't actually do damage to you, but the flash of the camera will stun you for a bit, so it's pretty annoying. And they can lock you if you have two of them. Okay, we're at the final boss of the level. This is a familiar scene. Lucas Lee, Scott Pilgrim. And again, I'm just doing a Scott Pilgrim run. For the moment, Scott Pilgrim has to prove his worth and defeat all the evil X's by himself. Oh shoot, I thought I was gonna get him in a loop. Actually, you know what? I think you technically can get him in a loop. Let's see. I'm going to try and... because I played this a little bit before just to get the nostalgia feels for it again. Alright, let's see if I can get him in the loop. I'm gonna try it. It's nothing... All I do is have to get him down and then just keep wailing on him. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well, what happened was I got him down and I kept wailing on him. You know how I... Oh, shoot. The game is glitching out. Item. It's the skateboard. I do everything in my power to get it, and then you can't get it. Just like the comic. I guess I'm still underleveled. But anyways, to glitch him out, all you gotta do is just keep wailing on him when he's on the ground. You eventually beaten him, but you know, the game doesn't think that, because there's no numbers that come out of him, and it tells you you've beaten him. I don't know, I guess the game just registers. When you're on the ground, nothing will happen. And there's Edgar Wright one last time. In the middle there. Alright, continuing the level. Or continuing the game. Wow, that was actually a short level. But another reason why I like it is just because you can wail on so many enemies. It's just hilarious. Okay, so one other thing I want to show you guys before this episode ends, because I didn't actually know that this level was so short. I'm going to show you guys a secret room. I don't know if it's going to be unlocked from the start or not, but I'm going to show you guys anyway right here. This is Joseph's bedroom. And what it is it's essentially a sound test. And it's got some pretty cool pixel art too. So let me put on some music, there's some sounds. Level 1 boss, and then the level 2 music as well. So there was a code that you used to open this. I thought you had to open it or use the code every time in order to get it to work, but I guess I was wrong, you know? So I think the code is like LBR1 or whatever buttons that'll translate into the new version. And you have to do a combination of those in order to actually get it. And you get all this other cool stuff as well. Actually, come to think of it, this game had a lot of codes. Now that I remember putting some in just for some shits and giggles. So, real quick before I exit this room, on the 360, it's gonna be LB, 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 RB, 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 LB, RB. So that translates to the left bumper and the right bumper while you're on the map, and you should be able to unlock it. You hear a little jingle, and there you go. There's actually no way to get to that warp pipe. I tried so many times. But this is a huge map. I guess I could do one last thing and look at the whole map. You got Toronto. The map of Toronto. Mysterious land, eh? Some parts have multiple layers in the level, so as you can see, 5 is going to have 2 zones. Makes sense. It's got the 5th and 6th Evil X in there. And 6 is something entirely different. If you've read the comics, you probably know, but if you've watched the movie, you might know, kind of. Alright, well that about wraps it up for this episode. Stay tuned for more parts in the future. This is RazinRakun signing out. Thank you for watching.